This is my first revision video lecture for standard 7 chapter 1 integers. Before I start my revision video lecture, I would like to introduce our school web page, which name is SVV Study Material. I know all of you are aware about our web page SVV Study Material. So every day you have to visit our web page. On our web page everything is available for each and every standard and for each and every subject. Which kind of videos are uploaded, which kind of assignments are uploaded, everything is available on our web page. And assignments you have to do in your notebooks. So every day in the morning before you start your other work, you must visit your school web page, our school web page. Okay. So revision video lecture 1, standard 7, chapter 1, integers. First, we will look back. As all of you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to infinity all are natural numbers. So now when we add 0 to our natural numbers, we get collection of whole numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and up to infinity all are whole numbers. Okay, now when we put negative sign before natural number, that means like this, 1 is natural number, we put minus before 1, minus before 2, so minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, etc. are negative of natural numbers. When we add negative of natural numbers in the collection of whole numbers, so here it is our whole numbers. Now we are adding this negative of natural numbers in the whole numbers. So we get integers. So what is integers? Our question is, what is integers? So integers are bigger collection of numbers which is formed by whole numbers and negative of natural numbers. Here I have used word bigger, not biggest, because we are having so many other numbers which are not included in integers. So we are using bigger word. So integers are bigger collection of numbers which is formed by whole numbers and negative of natural numbers. That means it is clear, all natural numbers are integers, all whole numbers are integers, but all integers are a natural number. Is this a question for you? You have to search it out. All integers are natural numbers. Let's move forward. Now minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 is a collection of integers. Here I have shown you minus 3 to 3 doesn't mean only minus 3 to 3 are included in integers. Minus 4, minus 5, minus 10, minus 1000, minus 2000, minus 20,000, minus 2 lakhs, minus 2 crores, all are integers. On opposite side, 1000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 2 crores, all are integers. Now -1, -2, -3 are negative integers. 0 is neither negative nor positive integers. 0 is not a negative integer nor a positive integer. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7 all are positive integers. So here we got collection of integers in which all negative natural numbers, 0 and natural numbers all are included. Now presentation of integers on number line. I know all of you have learnt about this in standard 6. But again I would like to revise your knowledge. Here you can see that on number line negative integers and positive integers are there. Now we will say now here you can see integers on number line. There are two parts of our number line. First one is two sides. First one is left side and here it is right side. So now every time when I will say left means I will represent it by L, right means by R. Here all positive integers are on right side and all negative integers are on left side and 0 is in the middle. As you know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. Second thing, as we know that when we want to add something, we will move left to right. For example, 1 plus 2. So here it is 1. Now we want to add 2. So we will move forward 2 steps on right side. So 1 and 2. So our answer will be 3. Other thing, when we want to subtract any number, what we will do? We will move right to left. For example, before I clear it, then I will first I will clear it, then I will again explain you. When we want to subtract something, we will move right to left. For example, I want to subtract 4 minus 3. So 4 is here. Now I want to subtract 3. So 3 steps right to left. So 1, 2 and 3. So our answer will be 1. Negative integers also you can try it. I want to subtract minus 4. Minus minus 2 minus 1. So where is minus 2? Minus 2 is here. Now we want to minus 1. So what we will do? We will do one step left side. So answer will be minus 3. So minus 1 minus 2. Our answer will be minus 3. All of you have learnt all these things in standard 6. I know that. But I would like to revise it. That's why I have discussed all these things. Now we will move forward. Now we will discuss addition and subtraction of integers without number line. When we want to add two positive integers, all of you have aware about all these things, but again I am going to discuss. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. It is but obvious. You don't have to do anything. Only you have to add those numbers and your answer will be there. And you can represent it like this: plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. And whenever you add two positive integers, your answer will be always a positive integer, and you know that. Now next one, when we want to add two negative integers, now we are not using here number line. So how will you do this? When we want to add two negative integers, what we will do? First, we will not consider their sign. Like here minus 3 plus minus 2 is there. So what we will do? We will not consider minus sign. Only what we will take? We will take 3 plus 2. What will be the answer? Answer will be 5. Okay. Now, what will be the sign of our answer? Now the answer will have negative sign. Answer will have negative sign because the integers which we were added are having negative sign. So whenever you are adding two negative integers, simply without considering that negative sign, you add both of them and then put negative sign before that answer. So here our answer is having negative sign minus 5. So when you add two negative integers, your answer will be always a negative integer. Now when you have to add one positive and one negative integer, here you have to be careful. What you have to do first? You have to subtract smaller integer from bigger integer. Here we are having 6 plus minus 9. Which one is bigger? 9 is bigger integer and 6 is a smaller integer. Now when we subtract, we will not consider their sign. So we will take only 9 and 6. So bigger is 9. So we will subtract 6 from 9. So as we know, our answer will be 3. Now, what will be the sign of our answer? So answer will have sign of the bigger integer. Our integer, bigger integer is 9 and 9 is having negative sign. So our answer will have negative sign. So minus 3. Simple. What you have to do? Without considering their sign, you have to subtract smaller integer from bigger integer and then you have to give sign of the bigger integer to the answer. So here our bigger integer 9 and bigger integer is having negative sign. So our answer will have negative sign, which I have shown you here. Understood? Okay, now we will discuss afterwards some other subtraction and addition. Before that, I would like to discuss additive inverse. Additive inverse, when we add two numbers and if the answer is 0, then those numbers are called additive inverse of each other. Minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. 7 plus minus 7 is equal to 0. I will show you how it is. So, you will come to know. You will come to know how it is possible. Look at here. I am showing you the number line. This is our 0. Now 1, 2, 3. This is our number line. As all of you know that minus 1, etc. etc. Now I will show you 2 plus minus 2. So 2 is here. Now as I have discussed, when we want to subtract, what we will do? We will move forward right to left. Now 2 plus minus 2. 2 plus minus 2, it means 2 minus 2. So 1 and 2. What is our answer? Answer is 0. So 2 plus minus 2 is 0. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0. 7 plus minus 7 is also 0. You can check your own by making this number line in your notebook, and you can do this. Another example I can give you. First I will clear all these things, then I will give you another example. We will check on negative also. That's 2. Here it is 0, 1, 2. Minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Now minus 3 plus 3. Where is our minus 3? Minus 3 is here. Now we want to add 3. Addition of 3. So what we will do? We will move left to right. So 1, 2 and 3. What is our answer? 0. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse is when we add two numbers, and if the answer is 0, then those numbers are called additive inverse of each other. And how can you find out additive inverse of any integer? You can find out so easily. What you have to do? You have to change the sign. If you are having 4, so what will be the additive inverse of 4? Minus 4. If you are having minus 5, what will be the additive inverse of minus 5? Additive inverse of minus 5 is 12. Simple. Only you have to change the sign. If the integer is having positive sign, the additive inverse will have negative sign. If the integer is having negative sign, the additive inverse will have positive sign. Simple. Only you have to change the sign. Next one. To subtract integers. We have discussed addition of two positive integers and two negative integers. Now we will discuss subtraction of integers. On number line I have told you what you have to do. You have to move right to left. But without using number line, how can you do subtraction of integers? So here simple 9 minus 6. It is so simple because our bigger integer is 9 and it is having positive sign. So 9 minus 6, answer will be 3. And your answer will have positive sign because our bigger integer is having positive sign. It is so simple. And all of you have learned. And you have done so many sums like this. So now we will discuss something else. Here 8 minus 11. Now here you have to be little bit careful. 8 is smaller and 11 is bigger integer. What will you do here? Simple. Again what we will do? 11 minus 8. Answer will be 3. Now you can decide what will be the sign of the answer. Simple. Our bigger integer 11 is having minus sign. So our answer will also have minus sign. So 8 minus 11, our answer will have negative sign. Simple. Next one. To subtract two negative integers. So here we add additive inverse of the integers being subtracted. And we have discussed about additive inverse. How can you find out additive inverse of any integer? So now here what we have to do? Minus 10 minus in the bracket minus 4 is given. So simple. Minus 10 plus 4. And what we will do here, when you are having two different signs, what we will do? We will subtract smaller integer from bigger integer and the answer will have sign of the bigger integer. 10 minus 4 will be 6. and here our bigger integer is having minus sign, so minus 6. I think you have understood. So again we will subtract smaller integer from bigger integer without considering the sign. So 10 minus 4 is equal to 6, and the answer will have sign of the bigger integer. So our answer will have negative sign. Here in this table, in short form, I have given everything which I have discussed in this video lecture. Same sign. When you are having same sign, how can you do addition? When you are having different sign, how can you do addition? When you are having same sign, how can you do subtraction? And when you are having different sign, how can you do subtraction? But if you have understood all what I have discussed in this video, you can easily understand this table. Now next one is our assignment. This assignment is totally based on our today's video lecture. If you have understood it very well, you can easily do these sums and you can find out your answer. If you cannot understood little bit, you can revise this video and listen it again, so you will come to know what is your problem. And again, if you are having any doubt, you can forward me your doubt, and I will surely solve your doubt. Have a nice day. In next video lecture, we will move forward. Thank you. Good day.